What's up guys, MJGB here, bringing you the 10th installment of the Gun Game Chronicles series. Today we're going to be playing some team deathmatch with the FAMAS, and I have to tell you, it's taken me a while to try and get this gameplay, because for some reason I cannot use the FAMAS to save my life. I mean, I've been getting like okay scores, but I think the fact that it's like a really good weapon has made me a bit cocky when I'm playing with it, so that in turn has made me play a bit more rushing, and I'm not really watching the way that I play. I'm not really watching my corners, and it's just led to some really like starting off as good games with like a 10 for 0 to start off, but then I'd get a load of deaths and not that good. But this is a decent game, so hopefully you will enjoy it. Now today I wanted to talk once again about a topic that's related to something that is going on in my ever hectic lifestyle. And so today's topic of discussion is getting drunk and the whole alcohol and going out, that sort of conversation. So tonight I'm going out for a friend's birthday. We're going into Manchester. Gonna get drunk, or gonna have a good time I should say, because while I usually get drunk whenever I go out with my mates, tonight I don't think I'll be drinking as much because I'm on boyfriend duty. And my girlfriend, who's a bit of a lightweight, she doesn't drink too much because she's only a petite girl. She's not going to be drinking much tonight, so I'm going to be a gentleman and pace my drinks with hers, just so that she doesn't feel like she's the only one not drinking loads. So that should hopefully save my pockets a bit of money. Now, I consider myself a bit of a blend of lightweight and heavyweight, because I'm not one of these guys who'll have 20 pints and then I'll just be like, right, I'm sorted. I don't drink pints because they're manly drinks, I don't have that. But yeah, so I'm a bit of both really. I'm a lightweight in the respect that I can get drunk quite easily. And even with just a slight bit of alcohol, my face just goes completely red. It's very embarrassing because I'm like I'm a tanned sort of guy. So when my face just goes really red, it really does stand out. So that's what happens when I just have a bit of alcohol. And I lose my very timid and shy personality, and I become really loud and like really outgoing and confident, which that's the sort of bit that I enjoy, being the confident sort of person. But the big red face, it's not very nice when you're confident. You're going up to people and they're like, what the fuck is that? So, but I'm also a bit of a heavyweight in the respect that I don't get drunk in the way that most people do, because obviously teenagers have a bad reputation for drinking. They're going out, they're getting drunk, they're being sick, they're having like mindless sexual encounters, they're doing all this sort of like criminal behaviour. Well, I'm quite badly stereotyping teenagers there, but you know the sort of typical things. Most teenagers, they will like maybe throw up or something like that, but I'm quite good in that respect. I'm always in control of myself. I know what I'm doing. I'm never having any of those, I was so wasted, I don't remember last night. I never get that. So I'm not too bad when it comes to drinking, and I've never thrown up after having alcohol, which is something that I don't think any of my friends really, or my girlfriend, can claim. So I'm not doing too badly in that respect. Alcohol, I don't really drink, you know, for fun. I drink it more as a social thing, so I don't drink it for my own pleasure, because I don't really like alcohol. I don't think there's not many people who drink alcohol purely because it tastes nice. I know that for me, I usually drink nicer tasting alcohol, so I will drink like sugary types, like Southern Comfort with lemonade, or I'll have Alka Pops. But when it comes to like beer, I got a free beer last time I went out, and I had to chug a bottle of Foster's, and it's a horrible sort of thing, but I will drink it on a night out because I don't know why, but the rules change. You no longer do things for fun, you do it just for the sake of getting drunk and having a good time. So that's that sort of thing. My favourite drinks though, they are like the sort of sugary types, and I much prefer them. I prefer like blue WKD, or any WKD really, but that excuse me, for people who don't know, that's a bit of a woman's drink. It's not very alcoholic, it's very sugary. It's a bit like a soft drink but with a little kick to it, and it's quite popular with teenagers, and it's very cheap. That's the main thing, it's very cheap. That's what I really enjoy about alcohol. If it's cheap, then it's awesome, no matter how badly it tastes. But that's the sort of thing I like. And my least favourite drink would have to be something like Jack Daniels or whiskey or anything that's really strong, because I don't mind like having the odd shot, but some of the shots are just disgusting. And when I had the whiskey, I was completely gone after just having some JD shots, and so it's like that's a sort of nasty vile drink that I can't handle, because I'm only a slim guy myself. I weigh under 9 stone, so drinking quite a bit of alcohol just completely kills me off. Now, in terms of going on a night out, I enjoy bars more than clubs because I like sitting down with my mates, having a chat. You know, you can't really do that sort of social thing at a club. You're too busy sweating and then trying to replace the sweat with your drink, and then you're getting dehydrated, then you feel sick. So I much prefer bars because it's much more fun. And you get a better range of drinks as well because you're not quite limited, and you can like have a little slow down, you can pick a drink, you don't have to rush because the bar's completely busy. And of course, no commentary about alcohol would be complete without a drunken story. So, last time I went out for my girlfriend's birthday, she got a little carried away, she got a bit drunk, but she seemed like fine. We went for an early portion of chips, and we tried to calm our stomachs before we got in the cab. Now, the cab took about 25 minutes to get home to her house, and we were just there chilling. Then all of a sudden, 30 yards from her house, she threw up all over me, all over the cab, all over everywhere. And it was quite, well, it wasn't quite, it was very, very nasty. And it was mainly water, but it was full of little bits of chips. It smelled completely vile. And after being covered in this vomit, I then had to walk home for about 25 minutes, covered in her, sick. I had to strip naked in my garden so the smell didn't linger into my house. And so now the start of my commentary, where I said that my girlfriend isn't drinking much tonight, it makes a bit more sense. Now you understand why. Excuse me. So, please guys, let me know what you enjoy doing on a night out drinking. Let me know your favourite drinks. Maybe you could suggest something I could do on a night out. Or maybe you have some awesome drunken stories that you'd love to share them, wouldn't you? I'd love to listen to them. So thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, please do take care.